this will be the last time we pass through this area. Take one last look at my wall here. It's incredible. What the... Do you see just left of the crucifix? That appears to be the outline of a woman's face. I'm not sure if I've ever noticed that before. But you can kind of see the lips there. That's... Ooh, man, that's intriguing. Alright. Pretty sure that's like the third time I've stared at that wall this playthrough. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to play with the light on as often as I can. I know how dark this game can get sometimes, and the recordings actually turn out even darker than the gameplay. I've got the brightness cranked up as high as it can go, basically, on both ends, and it's really still not enough, but all in all, I think it looks okay. There is no fire escape outside the door. Maybe they knocked it down when they built the building next door. I think I can get into the building next door if I go through the window in front of me. Nice. Can I hear something reverberating with the ambient noise? That ambience. It looks like there's something stuck inside the toilet. Will you take it out? Of course. Ugh. Wash your hands, James. It looks like a wallet. There's some kind of memo in it. VV0X9 VV2 1. So V plus V plus 0 is 10. X9 19. VV2 12 and 1. So 10, 19, 12, and 1. And the combination changes depending on the difficulty, and it also will change up for each new playthrough. It'll never be the same. We're playing on hard now, so it gives us a combination of Roman numerals and numbers. And here's the safe. So let's flip it back around to 10. Over to 19, 12, and 1. And inside, we'll find a plethora of handgun bullets. We're fully stocked on ammo now. Can actually use the handgun shortly. It's going to be quite helpful. Ooh, look at this. I'm staring at this and I cannot discern what that is. It looks just like scrawlings. I'm not sure if you can even make out what that is. Not that way. Squeeze behind. go downstairs first. Pitch black, except for the door just in front of me. Not that way. Let's try to avoid these guys altogether. Man, I get nervous listening to that that background noise. It really does what it's intended to do. It just creep you out. Scan over this room. Got some interesting things here. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and pick up some more ammo, because why not? Lots of debris over here. The walls in this room are very similar to just bruised flesh. Let's get a good glimpse at this. Yeah, there we go. One door completely battered and boarded up. The door next to it somewhat pristine. It's a very striking image. And of course the walls resembling bruised flesh. We have a stuffed animal over here too. Let's check it out. A stuffed animal. It probably belonged to the kid that used to live here. Huh. Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. I'm sorry. I mean bad. Please don't.
Alright, so if you recall, whenever we first met Angela back in the cemetery, she was out of it. She was constantly saying, "I'm sorry" to us, apologizing for no apparent reason. And now, after our second meeting, she's even more in a fog, even more submissive with her apologies. And this time, she was clearly affected by something, and she's starting to learn why she's there. She's not fully aware of it just yet, but you can tell that she's picking up, little details here and there. She told James that they were similar, so she knows things now, albeit she's still in denial, and she's still trying to, I guess, wrap her brain around what's going on. But she's definitely even more so in a dreamlike state. And here's the prisoner coin on the desk that she left the knife for us. And here is something, actually, that's just incredibly easy to miss. You can barely tell that there's something here. But this is very helpful in understanding more about Angela and her past, why she's here. A photograph of Angela and her mom on the left, with her father torn out of the picture. So this is really the first major indication we have that something awful has happened to Angela, something awful has happened to her family. She mentioned in the cemetery that she was looking for her family, so that was really our first clue. But here, we know that something terrible has happened, and one could probably deduce that it has to do with her father, because he's the one who's torn out of the picture here. Angela has had a very tough life. But let's go ahead and examine some of these coins. Oh yeah, and here's the knife. Interesting thing about this knife. If we examine it, it will actually be more likely that we'll get a certain ending to the game. However, I'm not going for that ending, so I will not be examining the knife. But here's the snake coin. I think this was the second one we picked up back in the drained pool out in the courtyard. Here's the old man. We got this from the trash chute. That nifty canned juice. It looks like an old man, and I'm showing these because we're actually about to use these for something. And here's the one we just picked up. The prisoner coin. The prisoner looks like a woman. The prisoner looks like Angela. In fact, it is Angela. Angela, the prisoner. Okay. But in time, all will be... What the hell? The music just kind of cut out. That spooked me a little bit. But eventually, everything will be revealed. Angela, I can let you know right now, has had a really tough go of it. Very tragic character. In fact, everyone here in Silent Hill is here for very good reason. Okay, so let's take a quick look. Oh, if this was the second playthrough on this memory card, there would actually be an item on that countertop that I'm staring at. It's used for one of the many endings that this game has, but we have no need of it for this playthrough. And here's a neatly designed desk. There's something written on the desk. First lies the seat of he who is peerless, silent and empty, heartless and fearless. Beside him sits one who knows the place of the servant is next to the throne. Dozens of feet, yet not a single toe. The one that is hidden beside him doth go. Seducer of dreams, creature of Hades, lying further from man and closer to lady. Man and woman seeing all, heedless to the raven's call. Silent and hidden the two may be, they be not there for you to see. Return them to whence they would be, and blessing shall descend on thee. I speak thus with the North Star behind me. The birth of the sun is the start of the story. Beautiful writing. I can probably recite that entire poem without reading it. And with that, we have our next riddle. I speak thus with the North Star behind me, so our speaker is facing south. The birth of the sun is the start of the story. So the sun rises to the east, which would be to our speaker's left. So this basically tells us that the coins will be in a left to right pattern based off the clues that we get in the riddle. So, the first coin here, the snake coin, the line in the poem was something like, seducer of dreams, creature of Hades. Creature of Hades, now the devil was portrayed as a serpent in the Bible, so with the coins in our possession, the snake coin fits right into place here. We also know that it's going to be further from man and closer to lady based off of the riddle. So we know that the prisoner coin, or in this case lady, will be next to the serpent, and the old man will be further away from it. And it's also the second in the description. The line is something like, beside him sits the one who knows. Now, one who knows would be wise, and old men are typically wise, so old man fits in perfectly here. And finally, we have the prisoner coin. So the prisoner isn't directly mentioned in the poem. Oh, and here's the Lin House key, which we'll be using shortly. Very important that we do this. It's absolutely essential that we do this for progression. Because of the line about the creature of Hades being further from man and closer to lady, and we know that the prisoner is a woman.